Hey guys, and welcome to another episode in the Digital Classroom Tip Series. Don't you just love those old-fashioned photographs, those photographs that have a little bit of extra? Well, it's actually something that you don't want in the image, light leaks, but it looks cool. Let's take a look at a technique, how you can create that, well, semi in Lightroom. And this works on all devices. I'm going to show you on the iPad, but you can also use it on the desktop version or Android version. So join us for today's tip in our Digital Classroom series. Okay guys, we are in Lightroom and let's mimic that light leakage. Now, what is the first thing that you think about when you think about a light leakage? Yes, that's a discoloration in your frame. So let's try if we can do something like that in Lightroom. And you can also do this on the desktop Lightroom version, of course. Now, we're not going to create an exact light leakage for the very simple reason that's almost impossible to do, because every light leakage is different depending on the camera, of course, and the problem in that camera. Because let's be honest, you don't want light leakage in your image because it's actually a defect of your camera. But sometimes it can give you a cool effect. So let's try if we can create something similar to that, but that really adds to an image in Lightroom. Okay, let's go to Global Adjustments. Selective Adjustments. And go for the plus. And let's start with the gradient. And let's just draw the gradient. Let's say here. There we go. And change the color. So let's go for a green in this case, a little bit towards green. There you go, or maybe yellow. Yeah, I think yellow looks a little bit better here. Okay, there we go. You can also fine tune it, of course, as you can see here. Really nice. Okay, but let's say you want the border a little bit different. Okay, no problem. Go for your selective edits. Go for a brush and take a brush that's not that big. That's 40. Feather 100%, that's nice. And the opacity, let's go for 100%. Okay, let's draw it on the side. Okay, and let's change that color to a little bit more extreme. You can really see that the edge is a little bit more extreme. There you go. Okay, very nice, done. But of course you don't have to use a gradient. You can also paint it in with a brush. So go for selective edits and go straight for the brush. And first make it a little bit bigger, and maybe don't do it like a gradient, but just make it a little bit like this. Okay, change the color. Okay, really nice. And there you go. You can still do the corners differently, so press plus again, go for brush, make the brush really small, and just go around the corners. There you go. And change the color temperature. And of course you can make it even smaller, so let's try that. Do plus, brush, brush size. Let's do all the way down to, let's say, 10. Okay, and let's draw it very nicely around. Okay, there we go. Change the color temperature. And there you go. So it's not exactly a light leakage, and of course now they're all over the place. You have to place them very securely somewhere where they really add something to the shot. But as you can see, even in Lightroom you can create some really cool effects without using any plugins or overlays or whatnot more. So I hope you enjoyed this tip. Let's go back. I hope you liked that one. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And of course, subscribe to our channel, leave comments below and smash that like button. But most of all, if you have a question or you like a certain technique, let me know and maybe I will take it into the next video. Bye guys.